funny then?
Oh, my head.
Oh shit. Hello.
Oh my
Wait,
God.
wait. You want to sit down? Sit down. Hold on. Yeah, don't
What?
move so much. Oh,
Oh,
there you go.
how long have I been out?
I think it's like around 7 days, something like that. I've lost track because I've been so
What?
busy. Yeah.
Oh my God. Man, sorry to be here for that long.
No, it's fine. You suffered a pretty nasty head wound.
Man, what did I miss?
Oh,
I'm not,
plenty of
I'm
stuff. Hey,
feeling
sit back down. Sit back down. What are you doing?
I'm feeling better. What'd you give me?
Uh, a, a lot of stuff that I had to synthesize myself because the
Oh,
hospital's running low on just about everything.
sounds about right.
Well,
Oh
it's been out of
man.
commission for a while, being as the only people who are running it are either a criminal or dead.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, isn't it?
So did y'all get the fucker that killed me?
I wish I could say yes, but unfortunately, we haven't been able to locate them. At least, not that I know of. But we'll
Damn.
find them eventually. Don't worry about it.
I mean, you'd think it'd be soon.
I would hope so. What about you? How are you
You
feeling? I'm surprised you're even coherent right now.
honestly, it's still pretty fuzzy. I guess you could say that. Um, I don't know. I don't have a really good collection of what happened.
Well,
Uh, yeah.
you know what?
What
You,
I'm feeling, I feel like I can get up.
I mean, if you're sure, but if you fall on your head again and I'm gonna have to apply more bandages, I'm going to be pissed.
I'll be okay. What happened while I was dead, basically?
Uh, so much shit that I don't really want to get into right now. A lot of followers, a lot of there was a scare with Lucky that happened recently, but you know everything is
Like
has
a followers scare, or
yeah, like a we almost thought Lucky was dead scare, that kind of thing.
so is it getting more like are they attacking more?
Yeah, it seems like they're starting to get more confident, and hopefully that'll lead to a mistake. But
You think it's part of the election?
I
But
guess
Lucky
so.
doesn't have anything to do with that. So
So why would they target somebody like Lucky?
I'm just trying to think of like recent things that have happened.
There isn't much
I don't know. I can't.
news that is important other than us still trying to crack down on just about everything.
Hmm. Oh, I wanted to ask you. Um, so at the election, I know that was, I mean, the debate. I know that was probably, um, no, I was probably getting on your nerve a little bit at the, but I heard someone call you Simon.
Oh,
What was that all about?
yeah. I kind of went through a bit of a change overall after confronting myself, I guess you could say. Uh,
Hmm?
I kind of realized who I should be rather than who I was. So I'm going by my actual name rather than the nickname that I had for years.
Hmm. So you want me to call you Simon?
Sure. I mean, a lot of people still call me Sai, but I'm not gonna force them to call me something they're not used to. But that's really my actual name, yeah.
So why'd you go by the nickname?
I was trying to forget who I was because
That makes sense.
if I gave myself a new name, I could stop remembering about my past and start focusing on the future. And it turns out not trying to block out my past really started to drive me, in not in a good spot. So after confronting myself and realizing which path I was going down, I did a full 180 and realized that I need my past self to continue what I'm doing now.
That's actually really great.
Yeah, I don't really talk about it a lot to a lot of people. I just kind of tell them that, you know, I changed, but you've been down here a lot longer than you think, and we have time. I've had time to think about things. You know,
You haven't been down here like the whole time, right?
no,
Like I
there,
feel bad.
no. I've been doing other stuff. It's just
Okay.
I come down here to make sure that nothing happens for hours on end. You know, I can't
Yeah.
let one of my patients like die in their sleep or something. You know, so I
No, I
monitor
get that.
the vitals and whatnot.
So, what's all this computer stuff?
What all this stuff? Oh, this is complicated, messy, annoying, but it's the only thing that I got that I can call my own, you know?
Like, what's it for?
Analyzing, data transfer, let's see, DNA samples, synthesizing, cloning, basically whatever I can tell it to do, it'll do. It's just, it's a little bit outdated at the moment.
Wow, I didn't know we had something like this.
Well, you know, I was able to help there set up a whole computer system in the Sharma lab way back when. Um, and that model is completely outdated. This is the only really up to date electronic, personal computer model that we have here in Marigold. Probably the only one in the world, being as not a lot of people are hundreds of thousands of years old.
What?
Well, yeah, cryo chamber. I'm not, actually 100,000 years old, but I was frozen for a long ass time, and when I awoke, and everything that I once knew is now gone, and that's why I was able to use the knowledge that I had as a job to create things that not a lot of other people would know about. Like for instance, I had to replace a piece of your skull with metal. Not a lot of people know how to do that here.
I have a piece of metal in my head.
Yes, you do. See, when the arrow struck
Oh
your head,
man.
it snagged on a piece of your crown, and the crown dug into your skull. So when I removed the arrow, I had to remove the piece of crown in your brain, and I had to repair it, and then I had to essentially reuse the skull, but I couldn't use the piece that I cut out, so I had to make a metal piece, which means I guess technically you're magnetic.
Awesome.
Yeah,
That's fantastic.
isn't it?
Dude, you ever feel like this isn't a shot at you, but you think you know everybody, but they always have something?
Well,
Like,
welcome to the wonderful world of Marigold, where everybody's hiding something or telling somebody something else that you don't know.
I mean, damn. Like, I swear, with the MBS stuff and with you, and it's just everybody has something.
Yeah, speaking of which, I didn't have a chance to talk to you because when I was headed your way, you were dead and hospitalized, and I had to do all that.
Oh
But
yeah.
what do you know about the whole their MBS situation, being as you were closer to MBS than anybody else here?
I mean, I'll tell you the same thing I told Jay. Um, he kept me in the dark about it. Like, I had no idea he was some wanted criminal. And I told him that you'd probably find him in his dimension or whatever. But after that, I got shot and everything.
Uh,
Have you guys heard anything lately?
well, we have seen sightings of there watching us, and then every time we try and get to him, he runs away, teleports, the typical there stuff. But I, I personally haven't seen MBS anywhere in town. I think he's definitely either gone off the grid or doesn't plan on coming back to Marigold at all. And if that's the case, I guess there's not much we could do. But it's such a strange situation to be outed as a criminal and then immediately murdered.
That's so strange. And then they're still lurking around.
Yeah, I think there knows that they're in trouble because even though it was an act of self defense, you don't just kill a suspect.
You were
Regardless,
close to there.
I was.
Like anything on him?
I had. I was able to grab onto there before he teleported away. But in terms of personality, I was close to there. But I have when it came to there, I knew that he was a calculated individual, somebody who planned their steps ahead long before they actually come into play. But I never thought there, of all people here, somebody that I actually trusted would be capable of something so blatantly stupid.
Hmm.
Even if
Maybe it was something to do with the election. Like maybe he wanted to hear something out of MBS, and that's why he waited.
I guess so, because if you're thinking about it, there must have had that piece of paper with him since the beginning of the election, and instead of telling everybody else about it and having an entire group of knights deal with the whole issue without any problems, he decided to let it go, happen during the event, and then suffer the repercussions of it because he told everybody in front of a crowd. We could have dealt with that before the event even started, and we probably
Mm-hmm.
would have been able to actually get a hold of MBS without killing him. But no, they decided that it would be a funny idea to hold that information from us until the end of the event, and then, MBS attacked because, I mean, honestly, if you were just outed as a criminal who's done horrible things, you'd probably do that too. It's not,
That's
it's not
true.
some light.
I mean, how do we know MBS didn't go through the same thing that I did after he died? Like MBS could be asleep somewhere. I mean, you took care of me, so he could
Well,
probably be out longer than me.
yeah, that's the thing about death around here. I don't quite understand it. Um, it seems like when you die, you just come back in a worse state than before. Something weird about that. Something that I haven't been able to explain for a long time. So when you died, I did expect you to come back, and I was able to treat you for your wounds after you came back. But if nobody's
Mm-hmm.
taking care of MBS, then he must still be either out or just awaking now.
So, I mean, I'm not some hardcore warrior like MBS was, so maybe his recovery was quicker. But I mean, have you died?
Not yet, and I hope not to.
Okay, so I don't know. I'm just trying to think of how it affected other people because he could very well be like at because appeared back at the hospital, which is where I spend most of my time. Maybe he would go back to where he spends most of his time.
Yeah, that's a theory that I came up with while you were, comatose. I was thinking maybe he would appear somewhere where he frequents, but I wasn't able to think. MBS is just one of those individuals that are so blatantly mysterious that I wasn't able to figure out any common spots that he likes to hang out. Especially considering
Mm-hmm.
he's the one out of all of the Marigolians who watches everybody else. So everywhere is his hangout spot. He goes everywhere. He is everywhere. He's probably
Mm-hmm.
somewhere in town and we just don't know.
Yeah, who watches him if he watches everybody?
And now There's
Kind of
doing
thing.
it, and I think there is. It's so frustrating because it's just out of our clutch, just barely out of our clutch, but he always gets away.
Should we? We should probably go.
Knock
Uh,
knock.
oh,
Oh, speak of the
speaking
devil.
of which, hello.
Hello.
What the fuck?
What? There. What are you?
All right.
What?
Oh damn it.
Hello,
I
Rob.
don't think I could run right now.
Yeah, you know what?
Ooh.
That's the kind of
Hi.
shit that there keeps pulling off. That's what I was talking
Quite,
How are
about.
you?
quite a lot. I'm good. How are you? You've died like quite recently.
Oh, so it's gone around.
I
Um,
was really there when you respawned.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, I'm still a bit groggy about it.
It's fine. Makes sense.
How have you been?
Still don't really have my memories, so
Well,
that's that. So, Simon.
Huh? Oh, what?
Uh, so you know how Rob is kind of not in the right shape, right?
Yeah, he actually
Yeah,
just woke up.
there's kind of someone who's been waiting in the hospital for around 3 weeks for a doctor, and they're still there.
What? It's been
Says
3
B is
weeks
still in the
already?
hospital. Uh, Apparently I mean, I thought they were there since Rob died, but apparently they were there all the way from Jay's speech, apparently.
Oh. Oh, shit.
really?
Yeah, you're talking about Sesby, aren't you?
Yeah, they're still in there. And I just gave them food.
Fuck, I forgot. Why are they still in there? Why didn't they just come see me?
Also, fun fact to the both of you, which I think both of you will like this. Uh, Asher's gone. Not dead, but gone.
What do you mean gone? What happened?
Apparently he's been kidnapped. By who? No idea.
What the fuck? Who would want to kidnap someone like Asher?
I don't know, but let's go to the patient.
Here,
The patient who's been
you got
way
this,
too
Rob.
patient.
I'm fine.
Yeah, the patient. I completely forgot. I haven't frequented the hospital for anything more than
I
some
mean,
material.
it's not like it was an urgency, but kind of sucks they didn't go out to eat or anything.
I just didn't know
To
that
be
they were
fair,
still there.
They were there
What-
for 3 weeks.
Oh, hello.
apparently, yeah, Hallow's been
Oh,
over at the
hello.
hospital.
Hello's here. I completely forgot about. I feel like they should have just came and seen me. You know?
To be fair, I don't know
Yeah,
if
actually,
that's
come to
something
think
they
of
would
it, I
think
haven't
of.
seen you around in a bit. Hello, it's good to see you. I've been just Rob just woke up.
Oh
So.
right, Simon. Recently the followers attacked both me and Anna.
What?
Wow.
When did this happen?
I think that actually happened yesterday afternoon.
So it is getting more frequent.
Yeah, we were just talking about
Happened
this.
yesterday afternoon. Happened yesterday morning as well. Yeah.
Where did they attack you?
Well, yeah, I was actually shot in the stomach
You too.
and
Hello.
in the leg.
It's good. It's good to
Oh,
see that
wow.
you're still up and kicking. It's
Were you
just-
in Marigold?
Yeah, I was.
So these guys are getting ballsy and they're getting
They
tricky.
actually had bombs both in the guild and court. TNT blew up in the court and the guild.
How are they getting around so easily?
I don't know, but it's really starting to tick me off.
I don't know if they'll
And
make it
I
to
really
the
keep putting
election.
on the bandages soon. The stomach wound is starting to burn.
Oh yeah, trust me. I trust Koo. Koo's been a good contact for me for a while. It's just I completely
I
forgot
have
about
something in
Sesame.
here.
No, Hal already gave me bandages. It's fine. I can treat them by myself.
I guess we'll
Yeah, but
go
let's.
visit
We should
Sesby.
definitely go to Sesby. Yeah.
I gotta do something. I mean, they've been waiting for this appointment for 3 weeks now.
Yeah. They're over in this room.
Oh. Oh, Hannah's here. Hello. Guys. Oh, hi. Sorry. Hello.
Hello, you guys alright?
Yeah, Rob just woke up and we were talking about
Oh.
some of the situations that happen around town. Koo told me you guys were attacked?
Well, the guild and I guess we were at the court stuff got blown up a bit, but Ku was Q was attacked, Q was damaged. I'm fine. But there were followers at my house, and they put a couple of signs, and
And
also
you
at
were
my
nearly
office.
stabbed in the back.
I wasn't though. Okay.
You were
All right.
nearly when you didn't put
So,
on your armor.
did you get any idea of what they looked like?
No, they were
Nope,
invisible the whole
invisible.
time.
Again.
I swear we need to figure out some way to like reverse their invisibility or something.
I swung
Yeah.
my sword at one. Got away in time though.
Well, you're the closest you've gotten to one of them, right next to Meredith.
Yeah.
Hey, Sai.
Huh?
Something was
Yeah,
just up that.
there's
Yeah,
all
Aaron's
around the
running
place.
around. He's been here. Actually, he's been running around the hospital for a while because Sesby says that Sesby was giving them flowers.
Yeah, so
And
there's the stuff they know.
yeah.
Well, there is just toying with us because they know that we can't
Mhm.
catch them. So, just ignore
Yeah,
there
it's
for
just-
now until we have a surefire method of cornering them. But right now they have teleportation, so there's no point
Yeah.
pursuing for very much.
We all have teleportation, and they're probably not hard to get.
Yeah, but like
It's not
a
easy to
chase
pursue
with
somebody.
them. Yeah.
Is there
chasing
any
with
way
them
we
is
can
pretty
trace it?
weird.
Not really. Ender pearls disappear the second you use them.
Damn.
Well, they
Anyways.
don't exactly disappear. They technically shatter as you appear. So
Doesn't matter since we
technically,
can't
if you had a
trace it.
microscope,
So.
I mean, no, if you had a microscope, you would be able to find ender pearl particles, but very microscopic.
Yeah, but I'm pretty
that's-
sure you're not gonna try to chase someone with a microscope.
Yeah, that's
Obviously,
not
but I'm saying you can trace it still.
He's
Yeah,
out
I guess.
there. Just ignore him. All right,
Maybe
so
we should- And yeah,
I apologize, SB. I was preoccupied with work, and you know how it is, right? Of course.
I was
Never had a job.
busy being
Oh.
dead.
Well, why did you just come get me?
I didn't know where you were.
I guess that's fair.
I don't know the overworld very much.
Well, for future reference, if you need somebody, you could always just ask for them. That works. Like.
I mean, did you go with us to Simon's basement? Well, not basement, but like when we were bringing Rob there.
No,
Didn't you
I'm
go
pretty
with
sure.
us?
I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, they
Cesby
probably
stayed
stayed, right? Yeah, true.
Okay, well.
I was told to
Just-
stay right here until I can get checked out by a
Right.
doctor.
Right.
Or just anyone, really.
I can assist, but Sai,
So-
you might need to help me out.
Take it.
We should probably step out for now, Koo. Maybe
I
just
think so.
stay outside the room.
So
Sorry,
you've been
hello.
feeling like ill lately, or is it like
I mean,
affected you?
just really confused, I guess. I don't know. I didn't know that all this was here.
Wait. So first,
I
things
thought there
first, how long have you been here again?
How long since Jay gave the speech?
I wasn't there.
That long.
That's a bit of a. So how did you stay alive? Did you get food?
I found bread. And I figured out how to kind of make it. It looks like bread. It does not taste like bread.
Okay, I'm gonna take that away from you now. If you
I have some
I made a
rations.
lot of it. I made a lot of it.
okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Here, you
I'm
can
gonna.
take some of my
Help you.
chicken.
I'm gonna take that. That is probably incredibly unhealthy for you. I don't know what is in this, but we are going to put this in like a biohazard container.
That looks awful.
Yeah, it doesn't look like actual bread. Okay, so go ahead and
I don't
sit
think it's
down here
supposed to
for
be
me.
blue.
I thought it looked like bread.
Yeah, well, you don't know much about bread then, clearly. So, if you don't mind, I would like to start with the most obvious feature that you have, which is your eyes here.
Mhm.
I've already got some working theories on what that could be. I don't have a microscope. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna get real close here if you
I
don't
have
mind.
one over here.
Yeah. Do you got like a scope or something?
Hmm. Yep.
Okay, let me take that right there. Let me just could you like lay down?
Yeah, hold on.
Like lay down under this?
Oh shoot, hold on, sorry, it's not.
That's
Okay, well,
that's a good plank.
I think he meant like under the microscope.
I'm trying my best.
Okay, that'll do. Just don't move too much. Interesting. What?
I
Okay,
mean, it's not totally abnormal to see weird things around here. I mean,
no, I mean,
there's demons, there's
excellent.
all kinds of odd stuff.
Yep.
There's people who are like hundreds of years old.
Yeah.
So
Speaking of which, so it seems like from what I can tell, your eyesight is perfectly fine. The problem is because you were basically birthed from cave. Your eyes have not yet
Not where I
adjusted
was
to the
born.
light. Well, still, your cave life has missed your eyes, and just like your skin, your eyes will eventually have to adjust to the low light. You'll get paler. Your eyes will lose tint in order to give you a little bit more eyesight. So the problem is, you have not yet adjusted to the bright lights of the outside, and if I'm
yeah,
gonna be absolutely honest, I don't think your color will ever return to your eyes, but your eyesight will be completely fine. If you want
I
eye
mean,
color, I could replace your eyes for like incredibly easily, but
I'm pretty sure they were always like this.
well, it just seems like their natural pigmentation has been lost over time because I can sense some sort of trace of color, but it's just not there anymore. It is just gone. It like whatever was there before was gone, and I figured that my working theory was because you're adjusting to low light that you lost pigmentation similar to how your skin would lose pigmentation. I don't know if that's
Is that
exactly the
so
cause.
bright all the time up here?
Yeah, it is incredibly bright all the time up here. It's probably not very healthy for your eyes.
no, or your skin.
Yeah, especially especially with how pale you would normally be. It gives you an increased risk of skin cancer, and that is not a good thing if you didn't know. So
Yep, you can't say I've heard of cancer before.
yeah, it's not something
It's
when you have it, you know.
very bad.
So what I offer you in terms of your eyes is if you want to get them replaced, I have spares. I have them in red, green, blue, yellow. I'm all out of turquoise, but I do have purple. So limited
Ooh,
time,
purple.
though. Yes.
My favorite color.
Yeah.
I like
I would like
purple.
some purple.
I only have a pair of purple left, so if you're gonna choose purple, you're gonna have to make that appointment soon because these things fly off shelves.
I
Is that like
completely
an easy
understand
procedure?
the eyeball market.
Oh yeah, it is
But-
incredibly easy. I could pull off an eyeball procedure in like 5 minutes. It doesn't take long at all.
That sounds
I think I'm
incredibly
good.
hard.
No, it's simple.
I think
Once
I think I'll keep the white eyes. I think I'm okay with the white eyes.
Are you absolutely sure you don't want me to cut your eyes out?
I'm fairly positive.
It is a completely painless procedure, and the new eyes, since they're mechanical, they're improved and.
Oh no, I'm more of a natural person myself. I don't know if I really want mechanical eyes.
Okay, you know what? If you want to be at a disadvantage with your boring 20/20 vision, that's fine. That's fine. It's okay. Now, I will be here in 40/40, but that is okay. I completely agree. Anyway, there are some other things that I would like to check out. So if you would just take a seat there.
Yeah, sorry, I got a little scared when you started talking about taking out my eyes.
Well, I'm not gonna force your eyes out. I'm not a murderer. Like, I was just an offer, you know. It was literally my job at one
You
point.
seemed very enthusiastic about it.
We just met this person, by the way. Just letting you know. They might
Yeah.
not completely trust you yet.
Well, I don't blame them, honestly. I'm kind of, you know, but I want you to be aware that that was my job, replacing parts of the body. So it is something that I'm a literal professional in. That's why I got a little bit enthusiastic, because there's not a lot of reasons to replace people's body parts anymore. So I don't really get to do it. Anyway, anyway, I'm going to take your pulse, and I'm going to check your blood pressure. So if you don't mind, I'm gonna go grab a thingy thing.
Dang, I got like no medicine left.
You don't
Who's been taking all my drugs? What the heck?
I'm not too sure. I don't know where the thingy thing is. Oh.
What do you need?
Oh, here we go. Give me that. All right. I got a thingy thing.
Bet.
Thingy?
Yes. There. Now, I don't really know how this works, but it's gonna take your blood pressure, I think.
I need to like
Yeah, just
bite it or something?
No. Just hold on to it.
Okay. Hold on, let me go over here and grab it.
There you go. All right, that's enough. Get out of here. So your blood pressure is abnormally high. I am sorry to tell you. I think it's because you may be incredibly malnourished and maybe possibly suffering from food poisoning.
From what?
From the bread that you have made.
It's
It's not
perfectly
supposed to be
average
blue.
bread.
Yeah, I don't know.
It wasn't blue.
It wasn't blue at first, but if you rip into it, you get this is not a health standard. I don't know what kind of food that you were forced to eat when you were living down under, but this is not something we don't just synthesize bread out of chemicals and whatever you find around.
I don't know. I just used what I found. Yeah, I just used what I found around here, and I thought it tasted pretty good.
Okay, well, I might have to look at your tongue as well.
It's the taste that matters. Yeah.
Okay, so I guess I don't know exactly what you came in here for again. What was the main reason? Was it due to memory loss or something like that?
I think that's why they wanted me to go in here. They asked me if I hit my head, which I don't think so. I don't remember hitting my head.
I don't
Who did?
think so. Unless it was at a young age, I don't tell of any physical indentations or any anomalies in terms of your skull. You seem to be okay. Hold on, let me apply a picture right here, like right at the temporal bone. Do you feel that?
Yeah, I feel something.
Okay, that's normal. Okay, so
Like, okay.
yeah, I mean, you're fine. When it comes to memory, I've been working on a device because it seems to me that a lot of people in Marigold are having memory issues. So I'm working on something in terms of my lab just over yonder, that will hopefully be able to not exactly restore your memory, but it allows me to dive into your memories in terms of video format. Therefore, I'm able to essentially show you your own memories to prove that you once had them. It's not like a foolproof thing, but it's about as good as it's gonna get.
Apparently, according to Anna, I've been to the end before, because I've seen these things before.
Yeah, these are all end stuff. Some of them come into different shapes and sizes. These are lights, particularly. The one that I used, the little blood pressure test, that is, it literally takes the heat of your body and applies to the blood pressure. But these are lights. They're just lights. Yeah, the end is a weird place. I haven't gone there very much. I don't like it there.
Why not?
Well, because a really asshole of a person used to go there a lot, and now it just makes me pissed off every time I go there. So
You were there?
I like the end. I think so.
You think so? Yikes.
I mean, big gray, yellow, lots of purple.
I don't know. I've never been there.
It's mainly just like it's like this color, really.
Yeah, that color.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. And then there's some obsidian. Of course, it was populated by a Marigoldian here, and now it has been turned into like a civilization. But it's still a stupid place that you should never want to live in. But that's okay. So when it comes to your memory, I'll be able to hopefully get a hold of video projection system that I'll have to link to your brain, which means I'm gonna have to knock you out and plug something into you, with your consent, of course. Which is, yeah, it's gonna be terrifying when I put it like that, but I have to put these things bluntly, because if I said, oh, I'm gonna plug you into a wall, that's not what I'm doing. I am plugging you into a system, and I'm going to rewrite some of your brain data onto a computer and then turn it into video format. It is incredibly complicated and scary, but you won't feel a thing.
Honest, those both sound the same to me in the way that I have absolutely no idea what either one of them means. So,
Essentially, I am going to show you pictures of your memories once I hook you to a computer. Yeah,
that
it's
sounds
pretty
fun.
cool. Of course, it's only in beta testing phase, and I haven't been able to really test it on anybody else but myself. And I don't exactly like looking at my own memories. So, for the time being, I'm still working on it. But once it's completely complete, I will have you and a few others around Marigold. I'm trying to think of a name. It's like a system that allows you to live in your own memories. And maybe if I upgrade it enough, I can make it allow you to live in the memories of other people.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's intense. It's gonna feel like you're actually there. Of course, the beta testing phase, I'm only going to have physical formats, not to the point where you're able to actually interact with the memory at all. But I'm planning on a lot of expansions. Anyway, I'm talking a lot of nonsense that nobody cares about. What I mean to say is you'll be contacted when it's ready, and for the time being, I'm going to contract a stomach pumping and a biohazard waste disposal, because I think you might die if you're not careful with what you just eaten. So I'm going to have to make sure you're not slowly perishing from the inside out.
Can I at least go back to my cave?
I wouldn't recommend it. No, we have a really nice inn, just down the ways that way, that you could stay in for the time being. It's got actual beds.
My
Alright.
cave has a bed. Have you even seen my cave?
I have not seen your cave. No, I haven't. I don't frequent caves very often.
How far is it?
It's not that far away.
Maybe we could go there and see if there's something that could have caused your memory loss.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a great place, and I love to be there. Oh, there's people
Hi.
here.
How's it going? Hey, Simon.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, I was waiting in the lounge with the others for a minute. Just wanted to, pop my head in, say hello.
Yeah, I was just diagnosing Sesby with. Hey, can you do me a favor? Can you toss this into like the nearest lava pit?
All this bread?
Yeah, just don't fucking eat it. Don't eat it.
Don't eat it.
Don't
What's
eat it.
happened to the bread?
The one that Sesby made?
Yeah,
If you break it open, it's blue.
it's not. It's
So it's
Oh.
molded.
A little molded.
Gotcha.
I
I'll
think
give
it's
it.
molded.
things inside of the medical center.
How would they even have access to
I
that?
have no idea. Anyway, so
Hey,
don't
Rob,
pull
you doing any better? I know I haven't seen you since San Jose.
I'm still a bit groggy, but
It's weird.
I mean, Simon here has really helped me recover. I
I heard,
appreciate. Oh, go ahead.
No, sorry, go ahead.
I just appreciate everything that he's done, and I'm glad that you and Melody seem to be okay. Speaking of which, did Melody make it out all right? I think.
Yeah, don't worry. After we all split up here, after San Jose, Melody went to go check up on Lucky. Lucky's house blew up, and you
Wait,
know
Anna, you saw that, right? Wait, what the fuck?
So what?
The trapdoor.
What?
There was literally opening and closing.
I told you that there was someone invisible in here. Someone was opening and closing trapdoor.
Simon, did you see there running around?
I've heard there. I'm trying desperately to ignore them.
We've
because
seen
I know They
him.
just want to.
We've
Oh,
seen
this
him.
time-
He's been walking around.
This time this was
Bring
no
sweet
one.
flowers.
There was
Yeah,
no
he
one
was
here.
out-
It was just
That's what I told you the last time.
He was outside our
I-
house, my house, when I came towards it.
oh
He was
nope,
ringing
it's
a
there.
fucking bell
Oh.
just to get my attention, and then immediately darts
There's
off.
in the walls.
Oh, okay.
He's in
Oh,
the
my
walls.
friend is here.
Sesby, trust me, he is not trying to be anyone's friend right now.
Yes,
Hey.
I
Bring
told
sweet
you already.
Hey, you piece of shit, come out so I can arrest
Get
you.
on my walls.
Alright. So, okay, so the whole
You know
thing
how
is with
expensive
there,
this
I'm trying
is.
to ignore them because I've got more important work to get on, and I know he's just looking for a chase. So, I'm just ignoring them.
We have to ignore him. Yes, he's not worth our troubles right now.
We have
Clearly, the
so
followers
much
have
on
been
our
up to no
plate,
good as they've constantly been around every day now.
and it's getting more and more
literally-
and more frequent.
Yesterday morning, I literally woke up to stones being thrown up against my window. So
Oh, fantastic.
I don't know if that's just them taunting or maybe someone just has it out for me. I don't know.
Also, did you hear about
Wouldn't put it
Asher?
past followers or even there for that matter.
Did you hear about Asher?
Yeah, they just told me.
Yeah, so that's interesting. Somebody actually wants Asher, and that's...
So-
that could be
Least
a
of my
problem.
fucking problems at this point. You and I know what we have to focus on.
I know, and I don't really like to think about Asher, especially considering it's almost a good thing that he's being kidnapped, but I'm not a horrible person, and I'm at the very least worried that whoever kidnapped Asher is not looking for anything, nice.
I'm worried that the people who took Asher, once they're done with whatever they do to Asher, will come back here, considering they were on Marigold ground. They know where we are now.
Yeah,
So I'm wondering when it becomes our problem and not just Asher Wisps.
that's what I was talking about. Like, I understand, like, obviously it's not that much of a big deal that Asher is kidnapped because we have bigger problems, but it will become our problem if they come back for other people.
But they've killed every single other person that they've gotten to. Why would they kidnap Asher and
Well,
not just
it's
kill him?
I don't think it's the followers, or if it is, I've never seen them kidnap someone, so this is a new one.
That's what I was saying. Well,
Well, apparently this is a
Asher's
mob
not
boss,
really
and
a-
apparently Asher's father.
What? I didn't hear about that.
That's what I'm hearing.
Well,
Okay,
that's
well,
what Asher told me during one of his. He went to my place once.
Well,
So
okay,
apparently,
do you know how
yeah,
many?
his mother is a mob boss. So
Do you know how many there were? Because back
I
in,
have no idea.
there was a
But
None of
Alfred
us, I don't
didn't
think,
really
actually
tell me a
saw
lot.
it.
no. Okay, well,
See,
okay.
we're friends. They just brought me something.
What did he bring you? What did he give you actually?
Whatever this is.
Can I see it, please?
Sure. Oh, sorry.
Give me this. Take
Probably
this
from
to
the
evidence.
traders he killed.
Says you probably shouldn't take stuff
Just-
from
So-
this guy.
I have a question. Who's running the Knights right now?
That's a good question.
Because we kind of need security around here, if you haven't noticed.
I don't.
The Knights are all over the place right now. We've kind of ran ourselves, thin.
We're
Can I have my
barely
thing
knights
back?
at this point. Yeah, you'll get it
Well-
back soon, later, sorta.
We'll make you some new bread, okay? You can't be eating that stuff.
No,
I
not
think
the
we're talking
bread.
about
I mean, yes, I
the
want the
thing.
bread back, but
The main thing
The
that
bread. What else? What else are you talking about?
I just threw you.
There
a
gave them a
lead.
thing.
Oh,
You lead.
that's the lead.
Yeah, I want you
mean,
to
what-
analyze. Put that somewhere safe because anything we could use is.
Simon, it's a lead. I don't know what you want me to do with it.
I don't
mean,
know, but
Do you think it really has any value to it?
nothing is.
They also
supposed
gave me
to
this
have
flower.
Value. The grass on the floor wouldn't have value, but I was just told that we may be
No.
able to track things with it.
Well, now there's giving Sesby flowers. Do we take the flowers too? I really don't know. And I don't even want to give there even any
Oh.
attention right now.
Uh,
The followers are what's
It's
at
my
stake here.
favorite
They're the
color.
ones that want Sharma out.
Oh yeah, about the followers. Sai, we might need to do another checkup today.
really?
You
Right.
know,
He
stomach
was
wound.
He was shot.
I would like
He was
that
shot.
checked.
Oh, well, yeah, of course. If you need to be checked, I can check right now.
Okay, can we go then?
How can we not worry about there? I feel like
I
we
don't
shouldn't
want to
move
worry
on
about
from
there
that.
right now.
But, like-
There's nothing we can do about it now. He's capable of just teleporting with or without ender pearls. I don't even know how. Well, actually, we saw how stasis chambers work. Who knows how many he has? Who knows if he can teleport to one and then another one takes him from there? It's just a game of cat and mouse at this point, and it's not something.
Question
we have to
is,
focus on.
who activated the stasis chamber for him?
We still have.
I mean,
no
he could have it
idea.
on like clock.
It's very possible to have it on a clock. And
But
there's,
obviously,
from what we
he
know, is a
wants
very
us-
intelligent
intelligent person. We're dealing with a mastermind here.
Zesby, please.
He wants us to know he's still around
Give it.
because
No,
Give it
no,
to
it's
me.
my
Yes,
bread.
but you
No,
shouldn't-
it's
Give
my
it to
bread.
me.
It's my
Give
bread.
it to me. Give it to me.
No, no, no.
Give it to me.
Fine.
I don't.
Don't
I just
eat anything.
think that-
Give it to me. Give me the rest.
Murderers should probably not be just whatever. Just don't worry about that.
Rob, with all due respect, do you want to try catching him? I don't even want you out there in your condition. Nobody else can get a hold of him.
Oh, we're
There's
making
nothing we can do about him right now.
Your house?
So you
Okay.
guys,
We're not trying to abandon the
whatever.
whole
Uh,
situation.
sure.
I'm just we're putting it off
Give
so
us
we
a
can
minute.
focus on the followers who
We'll-
are actually hostile.
Followers
Look at
have
your
the
house,
priority right now. I don't even want to assume that he wants to kill more people. I think he's really just toying with us.
He's
There's
trying
nothing
to-
in it for him.
What I'm
could
thinking
Sarah
just
be a
around.
follower?
You know what? Let's go
that's,
outside,
That's
Zesby.
one of the
Oh.
working theories. What
Could
I'm
you join
thinking
us
is
afterwards?
he's
After
testing
you checked?
how we would pursue, and if we just don't give him that information, he'll learn a lot less. If we don't pursue him, he won't know how we would react to a situation where we can catch him, so he learns a lot less.
Oh,
And then Sesby went out.
did they just leave?
Right.
And then
Yeah, they went outside.
Oh my lord.
I think Sesby is going to show Anna their house.
Oh yes, the
Oh.
cave. Yeah, I'd like to see the cave.
we should go over there.
Yeah, I'm going there now.
Yeah.
Where are you guys
Hello.
going?
Oh, we just stepped outside so that you guys could talk and Zesby could get some fresh air.
Okay.
We
well,
never actually went anywhere.
Okay, I just wanted you to stay within, because says
Yeah, we're not going anywhere. We're just here.
You might want to keep them out of the sun though.
Increased risk of
Just-
skin cancer.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you have any
Oh,
actual
okay.
food on you that isn't, expired bread?
Yeah, we gave them
Yeah,
steak,
that-
and Hollow was there. Hollow gave them food, so.
Also,
that's
There
good.
gave
Yeah,
them
I
food.
bumped into
Don't
him a
eat
little earlier.
anything that there gives you.
Not even the
I-
bread.
Not even the bread.
Listen. Sesby, I know you're relatively new, but theirs just cannot be trusted at this point. Please take it from all of us when we know that the situation's kind of in the air as to what we can really trust them on.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah, let's not.
Okay.
There's so much to worry about in this town right now. Honestly, I'm surprised. I'm surprised that you haven't been targeted yet. It's just like the followers and
I
then
mean-
Bear and MBS and then
Sesby is still very much new, so
yeah. Except
I mean, I don't think I have anyone who doesn't like me yet. If
don't
anything, I think I have a lot of friends.
Well, I didn't think that the followers had any reason to attack Lucky's house either, but they still ended up doing that. So it's just not something that it's not a game that I want to play.
Well, I mean, they're not just attacking in Marigold. They came to San Rosa and they killed me.
Exactly. They
Oh,
have
obvious-
no motive. They have no plan. It seems like everything they do is sporadic,
And-
yet it's all calculated.
about San Jose, and I know you can back me up on this, Simon, because from what I heard, you already made a trip to Doublestown. But just like San Jose, they've been leaving signs around. Seems to be their catchphrase. Consider yourselves known, and that means
Found.
found. I saw known.
Well, first was found, I think.
Hmm.
But it doesn't.
Maybe
it
they're
doesn't really
changing.
matter.
They're
I don't.
planting signs.
Yeah, I saw some of the signs around town not too long ago. I noticed one of them.
What are you doing?
Not too far from here, but
I found this weird Enderman.
It's a horse.
Well,
A what?
also you should know, unless you already do know
Horse.
about Lucky being alive.
Yeah, I did.
They're
I
all
did
right.
hear. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was incredibly relieved because Lucky doesn't deserve to die to something they have no control over.
Where was
Well,
that?
you know,
Cespi,
I
please
hate
don't run
to.
away.
Well, down the path by the docks. They have a little
And
house
Q,
there
where'd you get
where your
attacked?
casino was.
What?
Where did you get attacked?
We got
Two
attacked at the
places. We got
guild.
stuck. Yeah, the guild, the
Yeah.
court, and then over at the
At
ice
the ice
bridge.
bridge, yeah, near my
saw
house.
Hollow.
And then, yeah, and there was also they were also at my office. So
I
3
saw Hollow
times.
doing some repairs around, but you know, he's doing a lot.
Okay, so it seems like I told you before, Jay, and like I've told everybody
Oh.
else, especially during the election, that we're running out of time to bicker and debate and stuff like that. They are getting cockier, they're getting more brave, and they're definitely getting more deadly. And we're actually running out of time here. I'm assuming as we're talking right now, they're probably planning on another attack. So, well, I just need to know what our next course of action is. At least Rob is up.
Or even possibly they're already doing an attack. We don't know about it.
Yeah, they could be attacking right now. They could have association with that new group that had kidnapped Asher. We could be making even more enemies, and we're just, we don't have so much time to deal with this stuff. And then MES, and it's all so stressful.
Yeah.
So we
Simon,
need
you
to
mind if I
go
talk to you
attack my
real quick
house.
over here?
Yeah, go ahead.
Where is
Yeah.
even your house?
Hey, Anna,
VC
can
flying.
you-
It's underground.
Could you watch SB for me for now?
Watch
Anna.
Cespi. Yeah, sure.
Oh,
Where did Jay go?
Where?
I'm over here,
is
around the
your
corner.
houses?
All right.
So
Did you learn anything new that nobody else knows about?
that's the thing. It's just been too quiet. I feel like I'm getting told more information than I'm
Behind you.
seeing for myself.
There, just appeared. Of course, I'm not gonna even try and pursue him. It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Don't pay him any mind. I don't care if he's listening in. Listen, the next step of action now that Evergreen's been taken care of, I'm assuming you don't know about what happened with JD and YB.
No.
Okay, so I guess they went there. They struck a negotiation deal with JD. Sorry, JD did a deal with Ven, and I didn't know this was in JD's cards, but apparently it's to ask Ven with help for a new location to put Sharma.
They ran off.
What?
They ran off.
Who?
And it says
There?
Cesby.
Ugh.
Cesby, and then they chased after Cesby.
who? Who?
I think they
chased
lost Cesby. Well, Anna and Rob.
after? Oh Lord. Can you go
Okay,
help them?
well, yeah.
Sure.
Can you just keep
Told
an eye
me
on
to.
him first? Yeah.
I'll be right there. It'll take 2 seconds.
Yeah,
Alright.
let's quickly recap and then we'll catch up with them. So I guess JD wants Ven and New Evergreen to help make a new area for Sharma, and move
I
Sharma
honest-
there. I just didn't know JD has plans for Sharma. It's kind of making me a little worried.
Yeah, I don't. It seems a little sudden, especially considering I wasn't told about this until just now. And
Simon, I hate to think. Yeah,
No, go on.
I hate to think it, but I think this whole four corner stuff is really just you and me versus them. They haven't really been sharing stuff. Now, granted, YB did fill me in when we found out Lucky was still alive, but I just don't like this. Maybe the four corners is perfect for them to do something together, but I know the next part of the step is going to Asphodel, right? For you?
Unfortunately, yeah.
This, now knowing what we know in between, our first two parts, I'm going to hope that you can get something out of YB, and then JD and I are going to, find out who we're sending to the followers and check up on Sharma. And maybe
Yeah.
then that'll be when I find out what we're actually going to do with, him.
It's still a huge risk, especially considering we'd have to move him again. I'm thinking about maybe making a tunnel so he couldn't go overground to where the new location is, but I don't know how long it would take and I don't know if we have enough time to make that. And then of course I'm worried that JD and YB are hiding even more things from us that we don't know about, and it's like we're still competing even though we all agreed that we're all having the same problem.
I hate to say it, like what I've been saying, but they are in power right now. They can do whatever the hell they want. They can feed us whatever bullshit they want to, and then do as they please. I'm just gonna have to hope that YB opens up to you and JD will open up to me. Maybe we can get in some sort of information that's actually true. I just don't. I don't like this. This Four Corners idea was supposed to be like a good idea, but
I thought
now I'm
we
just
were
thinking,
all
what
in
else are they keeping
agreement.
from us?
Well,
I want to be in agreement. I want to figure out what's going to happen with Sharma. I want to be in the know. But YB, withheld information from me for 2 whole days. Right after, going to New Evergreen and figuring that shit out, guess where they went? They went with Meredith to go meet Asher at the bar. Did you know? Well, actually, you do know. You were there. But, Asher's the bartender now. But now he's not because he's kidnapped, right? And apparently some followers attacked and they've, followed them to Devil's Town. Now, Devil's Town is known. And then YB comes back to be a part of this attack on Asher's family, Asher's mob family. And then just as they're coming home, that's when I bump into YB. And then we had a little scuffle on my porch. But, I just don't like this. YB having too much connection with Asher it's something.
wait. Slow
Not
down.
irritating or confusing. It's just
What did you say about YB and Asher?
apparently YB was sought out by Asher to go on a bit of a hunt for Asher's family. Supposedly,
YB and Ash are really close friends.
Cool. Where are you?
Oh, over there.
Over here.
I thought you were going after Sesby
I
and
already
Anna.
know where they are. I looked at where they are. They won't be moving. They're at the house. So.
Okay, so wait.
Do you know-
So YB is not only just associated with Asher, which I already knew. That it's painfully obvious at this point. But also now they're making Asher is now having YB run errands for Asher. Weren't they
With
not-
Asher.
Weren't they not just enemies like before the debate? I don't understand how fast you can redeem yourself to warrant favors now.
I mean, I'm actually before the debate, YB already, quote unquote, joined the Conventus. I don't know. Think it's quote unquote. I think they actually joined the Conventus.
Yeah, I kind of figured that with the insight that you gave me earlier around that time. I put 2 and 2 together a long time ago. It's just I didn't think YB would go as far to go somewhere away from Marigold with Asher. And now I'm assuming the entirety of Conventus. And do you know what happened when they sought out this family?
I mean, they might kill YB and the rest.
'Cause
Talking about the mafia.
if
What
this
I
is-
was told, what was happened is that when they came back from this little excursion, Asher stopped by my house to confess of sorts, expecting me to do something about it, that he killed his father and that YB helped.
What? Oh my god!
And that it technically wasn't Asher who killed his dad, it was YB.
Wait, what? Not even I know about this.
Which just sounds like that's what I'm hearing.
So Asher told you that YB killed Asher.
So, yeah. You see where I'm going with this?
Yeah,
Is that
I see where you're
true?
going with this, and
I think YB's in too deep.
Yeah, fucking clearly. I mean,
Shouldn't JD know about this?
And I'm gonna have to put a lot of faith into you, Simon, and I hate to do that to you, but I need you to get.
yeah, I want to. I have to get information now because now that I know about this worse
I don't know.
situation.
Shouldn't JD know about this? About the YB Asher relationship?
JD should know about it, but that's the thing. I don't think JD gets told a lot, which makes me worried about what JD wants to do on his own.
It seems like both JD and YB are even split on what they want.
It's not like JD would do anything. He didn't really do anything to
I
stop
just don't know.
my murder.
Okay. Let me lay this down in a way that I can understand. So YB may or may not be responsible for the death of Ash's dad. Also, they were associated with this mob family who now may or may not be the ones kidnapping Asher, who now may or may not want to hurt the rest of the Marigoldians who were in that fight, which gives them a very easy possible reason to want to kill YB because they killed the dad. So 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 now YB's in danger.
So
Asher's in danger.
that dad that was apparently killed. That dad who was supposedly killed was the one that returned with 3 other people, mob members. I still don't even believe that's what we're being told. But Melody was there, and she told me everything. These 4 people showed up through the portal, threatened them. One had end crystals, one had stuff for a wither.
And Melody didn't
where
tell
do
how
we know
many
this
there
from?
were.
I'm sorry?
Sorry, you go ahead and go.
Wait, where did you get this information from?
Melody's the one that told me.
Oh, yeah, Melody is part of. Yeah, they would have known.
Okay,
Melody's
so
what?
Melody is part of the Conventus.
Melody's part of Conventus.
Okay, well, I knew, but like Ku, Melody may actually be trustworthy. It's something I'm working on.
I mean,
I don't think Melody is a bad person.
I mean, yeah, you do have a point there. I have seen a bit of how Melody is, and yeah, no, you do have a point. Like, because Melody is part of the Conventus, just like me and Anna, you could say, because technically we are part of them. Doesn't mean we work with them. That's not really the same thing. So, doesn't really mean that Melody would be a threat of any sort.
Okay, well, moving on from.
It was only a matter of time I found out. Okay, there was that they live with me, but
that doesn't matter right now. The Conventus at the point we're at right now is without a leader, because Asher just got kidnapped. So eventually, they're going to become reckless, and everyone's gonna know who's in Conventus eventually. So regardless of us finding out that Melody is in Conventus or not, we all would have found out eventually. What I'm more worried about is now the mob has plausible reason to attack us because the people in our town is attacking them. I don't even believe it's a fucking mob. That sounds ridiculous. There hasn't been mobs in as long as my time.
I mean, what Asher said to Anna during the therapy. And what Puffer said, because Puffer called them a mob, and apparently has been to them before. It's just the biggest thing we can guess that it is actually a mafia.
That's fucking stupid. Oh god. Okay, so say it is a mafia, whatever. We don't know their numbers, we don't know their strength, and we don't know where they're related. We don't know if they have any ties to any of the current problems that we're dealing with, and now we know that they hate Asher, they hate YB, and they hate whoever else is in Conventus that went to that group with them. So, that's just fantastic. Not only is Conventus causing problems for us, but now they're causing more problems by proxy for being associated with people who don't like them. Fantastic. I'm really getting tired of all these problems piling onto problems on top of problems on top of problems.
We just have to hope that something good comes out of whatever happens with Asher. Maybe Asher's killed, and maybe this mob family doesn't have a need to come back to Marigold. I don't know.
I'd rather not Asher get killed, but I mean, if it's
all I know is that we're dealing with
murderers.
3 different people right now.
Yep, we got the Conventus.
Actually,
have
now that I pulled
If Asher is killed and Marigold is protected, I say it's a job well done.
Now that I put one and one together, if I really think about it, I think it was a few days ago. I lost track of time. I can't really tell you when that was because I've been in my office for way so long. I really lost track of time. Um, I remember that once me and Anna went over to the guild to get a drink because I have done so much research. I just needed to get a quick drink. And well, there was Asher, Puffer, and YB and Moss there, and they've really seemed in shock, and a lot of them seemed hurt, arrow wounds, and all that stuff. And now that I think about it, from what Puffer said of that they've been there before, I think on that day those were the wounds from the mafia, and they've seemed to hurt them really badly. I'm surprised they all got out alive.
That's just fantastic. Great. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to adjust my plan of action. I have to get as much information from YB as possible, and now I have to patrol.
It's
even
imperative
harder.
that you talk to YB as much as you can.
That's that's the fucking idea, because now we know that YB was keeping things from us, and now we also know that YB may have murdered someone, which now may have pissed off a fucking mob, which is fantastic. Just like the Conventus, to murder somebody to piss somebody off.
We have
Um,
a total of 3 groups, messing with us now. I'm
yeah,
putting there at the bottom, mob second. It's still the followers. Going to Asphodel knocks out 2 birds, possibly, if we can find out that that's where there is,
yeah.
or where there's been.
I'm more or less not worried about looking for there, and more about looking for information that there might hold.
Actually, have we found MBS yet?
Not even once. I haven't seen
No.
him.
He's been dead for almost a week. We have to assume that he's just dead, which is unfortunate.
But
But it
how would
also
he
leaves,
be?
a bunch
How
of
would
things
he be
vulnerable.
actually dead? Like, why would he not come back unless has he
Well,
died before? Like,
so
Unless he's died
here's
before.
me and Rob were talking about this earlier. There's this strange thing that happens to the people not only of Marigold but other towns related to the people here, where if you die, you come back for I don't know how many times, but you also suffered major injuries from the past life that you just had. So
well,
after I
yeah,
was dealing with
I,
Rob's injury because he was just murdered, I have to assume that because Rob was able to recover so quickly thanks to my help, MBS might still be comatose because he has hopefully no help to keep him, stable, which means he's still in pain and possibly
Then
still
where would he wake
comatose.
up?
That's what Rob was talking to me about. We could start looking for possible locations that MBS would wake up in, because Rob woke up in the hospital. So if Rob wakes up in a place he frequents, maybe MBS would wake up in a place that he frequents. We were
I woke up
thinking.
in my own bed after I died.
So if
I woke up in a spare bed in the guild after, Sharma. If you remember that.
right, so if this whole death theory is correct, and MBS might still be comatose, and that's why we haven't seen them, then they could be lying in a bed here in town that we just haven't noticed.
Do you really think he's just walking amongst us? Just
I
not
doubt.
showing himself off like there is?
I doubt it's either he's comatose and not aware that he's dead, or he's awake and is plotting somewhere here. That's my working theory.
JD and I are going to look for. We'll extend our little task to look for MBS, but the priority is to find someone to send off to the followers.
Right. That is priority number one. But
While
now that
you and YB go to Asphodel and figure out if that we can bug Asphodel.
yeah, that'll be the easiest task if I'm being honest. Asphodel, I would be surprised if we get to Asphodel and everything's not burnt down. So
Well, if it was certainly burnt down, it would help us out a bit.
yeah, it would make our jobs a lot easier knowing that we wouldn't be able to worry about them coming back here. back to hospital rather.
I think we wrap up what we're talking about here, and we see if we can catch up to Anna and Sesby. Don't know where they could have gotten up to.
I keep.
Do you know where they were
forgetting
going,
about
Coop?
I mean, I know where they were. I don't know if they moved from Sesby's cave, apparently.
They're going to the
Under
cave?
underwater, but yet underground cave. It's
Okay. Do you want to go
yeah.
there?
Well, I hope you are ready for a
I
swim
heard
if you
that's
are coming
where
here.
they're from. Sure.
Okie dokie.
Wonderful.
I can't
It's
believe
not
I feel so
that far.
unsafe just walking.
Yeah, and oh, hello there.
Ignore him.
Oh,
What do you
wait,
know?
seems like they're actually coming back. It's a perfect timing.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
Hi. Sorry. The talk lasted a lot longer than I initially thought it would.
No, it's okay. We
okay.
just went to Sesby's house.
Yeah, I
Okay.
showed them the cave. I got more bread.
Yeah, Rob decided. Well, the cave air wasn't very good for Rob, so Rob decided to go to his house, I guess.
Oh, okay. That's fine. Rob should recover nicely. I'm just glad to see that you guys are okay. We were talking, and I just realized how dire the situation is getting. So
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
the fact
If
that
we ever
you
need
could be
to hide
slaughtered just
anywhere.
walking from here to here is ridiculous.
Yeah,
We could hide
Oh.
underground.
I'm pretty sure that they can follow us underground.
I mean, they followed Anna into their own office, which is an enclosed
And my own
space.
house.
Well, I mean,
Yes.
do they know that I'm here?
They might.
They
we don't know how
might.
many there are, but we assume that there's enough for them to get information on everybody in town.
And we honestly don't know how much of them are watching us right now.
Look what
It could
they
be
gave me.
3, 5.
Yeah, there
even
has
10.
been giving Sesby stuff, including this
Where's
axolotl.
Rob?
Well, the
Rob
axolotl-
went home. Cave air wasn't very good for him, so he decided to
Yeah.
go rest.
Oh,
We home as in Santa Rosa or
He didn't
I don't
specify.
know where he lives now.
Okay, well, that's.
Could be
you
here.
know,
They gave me
San Jose.
flowers. I got an axolotl. I got lots of bread.
Listen,
This
says
is
just
bolded
don't
bread.
interact with there, even.
Okay, and there is shooting at us right now.
Well,
Yeah, they also gave me that. I caught it. It hurt a little bit.
where?
There is just throwing his trident all around the place.
So is there intending on attack, or they're just trying to scare us?
No, I think he's just having fun. Because he's been throwing it at random places.
Is that
Not
him
even
at
as
the very
us.
top?
What?
I see a small
don't
dot
see
at the
him.
very top.
I don't.
I don't.
You see all the way up there? All I see is the clouds.
It's like the tiniest dot, like right here.
I don't
that
see it.
probably is.
What's the thing again?
Yeah, it's definitely there. It's moving.
What
Yeah,
the?
it's gone now. It's there.
Oh my god.
Hey,
This
you know
guy-
what? I have an
Yeah?
okay idea.
Oh?
Was that him?
Yeah.
I swear something just dropped.
Yep.
Probably was, yep.
I'm really getting tired of theirs appearances, but it's hard to.
Maybe we'll wait
Mhm.
until he's gone before I say what I was going to say. Or you know what,
I think
Simon, can we
it's
talk
now.
maybe in your lab and make sure he doesn't follow us?
Yeah. Is anybody willing to volunteer to watch the door so he doesn't get in?
Yeah, sure.
I'll watch.
I'll
You know,
watch.
you go in. You go in.
You should probably sit and, well, wait.
Yeah, and if
Do
I'm
you have a
sitting and
weapon on
waiting,
you?
I might as well.
I'll stay here, but
Oh, cool.
you're also here.
Alright, we'll be inside,
Yeah.
right? Thank you.
Mhm.
Just make sure he doesn't get in.
Yeah, you're fine.
Unless he breaks through a window.
Okay. Sesby, this is my house. If you're feeling unsafe and you need to hide, this is the best place to do it because I have an underground lab, which is only one way. You can only get in here one way, and you can only get out one way. So, this is my lab. Please do not touch anything important looking. If you need to
I
sleep
have some
down
of
here, I
those.
have a bed here. So,
If you ever do need a place to stay, I know you don't have a, place right now. You know,
Hmm?
we could probably set something up if you were to decide to live at the hotel, but I don't know.
The hotel is unsafe.
We didn't see your. That's true. But
So if you need to sleep
I'm hearing that
somewhere-
you have a cave home.
Mhm.
Are you staying
Yeah.
there normally now, or?
I mean, I was staying there for forever, and then there was people, and then I've been in the hospital for a few weeks.
It
So,
might be best
I
to
don't-
figure out where you can live above ground. I don't know. Then again, if you prefer living down there underground, then that's up to you. But
Dare knows about that place. But then again, Dare knows about here too. So
Yeah, there was down there in the cave with us.
yeah.
he followed you down there. We should have got
Mhm.
there sooner. We could have had him cornered, Simon.
Yeah, even if we had have cornered, I'm
Maybe if
assuming
I go
he's
back
getting
down
caught
there,
because he
he'll
has
follow me.
stasis.
Listen, I have an idea. Now that we know we're not being listened in on, hopefully Kuhn, keeps him out. Maybe we use the fact that there seems to want to talk to you to our advantage. Are you okay with maybe having a microphone on you? Maybe if he ever decides to chat to you, just show up and give you something.
We've talked
He hasn't.
before.
He's talked to you.
Talk to me about
Okay.
the overworld.
Why
I'm
does
glad
Dare-
he's saying something to you because, unlike a certain other somebody who's in a prison, he doesn't want to talk to anybody else besides me. But also, there hasn't talked to us. He's just been standing around, walking, hiding.
So wait. Do you remember what Dare said? Is it anything that we would consider important?
I just
Anything you
asked
think-
about the overworld, and they just
Sure, he had a lot to say.
kind of
Okay.
nodded or shook their heads, and there was some yes or no's.
He actually
I did most
spoke.
of
You
the
heard his
talking.
voice.
Wait, Jay. I have an idea. Okay, Sesame, are you okay with sleeping here for the next few days?
Yeah.
Right, so if Dare follows you down to my lab, I'm able to trap this place. It is my home. This is my domain. I know best way to get him stuck here. So if you lead him here, I could possibly block off the ladder out, which means he's trapped down here unless he has stasis, and I would be able to actually get a hold of him.
Did you want me to ask him anything?
I don't know.
Maybe we can give you a microphone. Do you have something, Simon? Maybe if we just plant something on you, he just shows up to you one day and he starts saying something we need to know.
Oh,
Are you able
yeah,
to do that
yeah,
for
yeah.
us?
I have this. This is the same thing that I gave YB.
Oh, yeah, this would work. You just carry this on you. It's on, right? Like,
Yeah.
do they have to turn it on or off, or?
No, it's self-sufficient because I understand that most people who use them don't know what they do.
Yeah, so just don't even touch it, don't even look to it. As long as it's on your person, then just
Mhm.
do as you normally do, whatever it is you do. And then if there were to show up, let's say, then it'd be very important that we know about it, specifically us two. I don't want to say you shouldn't tell JD or YB, but at the moment, I think we should maybe keep this one to ourselves. What do you think, Simon?
Yeah, I mean, for now, at the very least, we need to withhold a lot of information from other people. I guess I could trust maybe Ku and Anna, but everyone else is a no-go right now.
Is that okay with you? Like, are you okay with us? I know it's a lot, but okay. Just,
Stand why talking to him is so important.
To explain it in the smallest way possible, he's a criminal on the run, and getting any information on him would be very, very nice.
right.
Another detail about the microphone that you have, it is easy to be hidden within any garment that you have, but if for some whatever reason there decides that he wants to hurt you, there is a blue button on the device that allows you to contact me personally, and I will be on my way. I will know where you are.
Mhm.
So,
As long as you're okay with that and you just keep it on you, then whatever we can find out about there, what he's planning, what he even wants to do, it's very important that we know.
Does he not talk to anyone else?
not for
You're the
not
only
since-
person he seems to want to talk to.
Yep.
Not since he last spoke in Simon's face before he vanished at the debate.
I
So far,
still-
anybody that's contacted or said something about seeing him, he's just been silent.
I can still feel his fucking arm disappearing as I grab him. It's so frustrating.
Yeah, Sesby, I know you weren't there for that, but he literally murdered someone, and then seconds later was acting proud about it, knowing that he was just gonna vanish. He had a
And,
certain system set up where he would just be teleported.
again, I understand that it's
He's smart like that. He's been around for a
self-defense,
few
but-
hundred years.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's still something very off about that whole situation, and we just don't know a thing.
I
One
also,
person was killed, and we think they're dead for good, and now there doesn't want to talk to anybody besides you.
There's also another thing, Jay. I was thinking about it with Rob earlier. If you think about it, there had that piece of paper on them the whole time. I don't know if I've told you this before, but they could have just brought it to one of us and the Knights apprehend MBS personally. But no, they decided to take matters into their own hands during the event that everybody would see. Sesby? Oh. Reading my book.
How to read.
Listen, it's gonna start to get late soon. I should probably get going, but it was good bumping into you again. But what I was saying earlier about YB, right?
Right.
I'm gonna do my best with JD. That's all we can really do at this point.
I'm gonna hopefully talk to YB enough to get at least a little bit of information, and hopefully maybe reconcile with YB as a whole, because it still hurts me. But yeah, it is getting late. You should probably head out.
Yeah, but Sesby, you're good. Do you need anything? I know I took your bread, but you can't be eating that. Are you sure you have food or anything like that? Simon, do you have anything?
I have food
Yeah,
down here,
okay.
so if they're staying down
People
here,
gave
I've
me
got
food.
plenty.
All right. Just want to make sure you're taken care of. But you too, Simon. All right. Make sure you get your rest. All right. I assume you'll be seeing YB soon, like today or sorry, not today, tomorrow, day after, whenever it is.
Yeah, I think it's within this week. Yeah.
Yeah, and if you need to, pass on any information, you can find me or Anna and Co. You know that box, right?
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll be seeing you two later. All right. Stay safe, please. Okay. They've been putting signs around everywhere. The last place I want them to put a sign is, specifically here, right?
Yeah. If they blow up my lab, I'm down a lot of research and a lot of time, and I have backup drives stored everywhere, but. That is this computer is not easy to make. So if they blow up my lab, that is a huge setback.
Yeah. In the
If
meantime,
anyone comes down here, should I press that button that lets you know?
Absolutely. If it's anybody that's not
yeah, if he's already not here, yeah, for sure.
if there's anybody that you don't recognize or somebody who you perceive as a threat, or even if it's not perceived as a threat, just somebody you haven't met before, I don't care who it is. I don't care if it ends up being Melody. Just press the button and I'll be on my way if I'm not already here.
Sai, I'm
Got it.
telling you, I do think we can, trust Melody for the meantime. I know I didn't tell you immediately about Melody being a part of the Conventus, but
It's fine.
it's a connection I am working on. Okay, so if you can trust me with that, I think it'll do more good than bad. Let's say, like Anna and Coop.
Like I said a long time ago, I trust that you know what you're doing, but let's not keep secrets from each other.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. Okay, so I will see you two later.
Can
All
you
right,
go
best of luck.
punch there?
He's here?
Yeah. Who else do you think is doing that?
I didn't even see it. What was it?
This is doing
It's-
what?
This might be in my bad eye, Simon.
Well, I'm not. It's not something you would see. It's something you would hear. He's ringing a fucking bell outside.
Oh,
I don't know. I guess I'm the only one who could hear that because of I don't know some stupid implant that I have. But either way, I was able to hear it.
I did not hear it.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna let Sespi get settled in. If they, I'm gonna show them around, tell them what to do.
All right. You two, like I said, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you again soon. All right, guys.
Right.
All right. Bye for now.
Bye.
Okay. So Sespi, here's the deal. You're welcome to stay in my house as long as you need to. I have plenty of food. But there's two places you need to know about. First off, This is my lab. This is where I do all of my work, so try not to mess with the computer too much. Here's the main room.
Okay.
If you need to sleep somewhere with daylight, there is a bed here. And if you do not trust the basement because somebody might be down there, there is an attic up here that is incredibly dark, and nobody ever comes up here. Just hide and then press the button, okay?
Okay.
So, there you go.
I like dark places.
Yeah, I don't frequent up there very often. It's just a storage room. So,
Well, I mean, maybe if you don't live up there, maybe that could be my room.
if you want to, sure, it's going to take a little bit of cleaning and removing some old journals that I had from forever ago. But yeah, I mean, make the place a home if you want to. I've got a bed here, and don't touch that chest. That's not for you.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so, I think I'm gonna go see if, Koo is outside. Oh, Anna is. And I got a scheduled appointment with Koo specifically. Hold on. Just go ahead and make yourself at home, or, you know, enjoy the sunlight. Just be careful.
I will.
Hi there. Hello.
See if Koo's coming back, but I guess
They're
I'll
still
just-
walking around. I just saw them through your window over there.
Yeah, I know. I figured.
There's
I'm
been-
looking for Koo specifically. I gotta remind him about my memory appointment thing that I'm doing.
Yeah, I'll
He
remind
was
him
right
once
here with
he's-
us. I think he just went around the building.
Yeah,
I
probably.
don't even know where he went.
Probably.
Okay. Well, you know what? That's fine. I gotta get back headfirst into work.
Hey, it's just the three of us. Maybe leave a letter in the box for him.
Yeah. Oh,
you
yeah.
know what?
Actually, I wrote something, but back when we were searching for there in Asphodel, GD and I talked, and we kind of talked about potentially setting up a therapy appointment for you, Simon. But that's the thing. It won't. If any. No. That's the thing. If anything urgent happens, if you come to the office, people would just assume that we finally having this.
Oh yeah, that is. I didn't even think about that. That's a nice cover up. Good thinking.
Yeah.
Okay, so it seems like Sespe's gonna take residence in my attic. So they're gonna clean that room up and
Okay.
then sleep there. So
Yeah.
if you guys are looking for
Okay.
Sespe for whatever reason, I'm assuming they'll be there.
Well, at
Yeah.
least it's good to know that they're fine. Oh yeah, actually, I gave Rob some, but do you want to maybe have the bread that there's been given away to see if there is something going on?
I
with it?
picked
Because
that
I
up
have some.
if that's what you want to take a look at.
Yeah,
I
I
have
also
two
have
loaves
some.
here, so yeah, I'm
Yeah, I have
absolutely going to
10,
analyze
so-
this stuff.
Were there two different kinds? I know there was the one with the blue shit in it, and then there
No,
was
the one
that
Okay.
with the blue shit is was Sesbe baked in the
Yeah,
hospital.
Sespe
I should probably
used
just
what-
get rid of that.
Yeah, Sesbe used materials in the fucking hospital to make bread somehow. I do not trust that.
Yeah, I'll dispose of it back at the guild or something. I don't know.
Right, and then
Sure, there's garbage
yes,
bins laying around.
Give me the bread that there has. I'm
Yeah,
going to analyze it.
Yeah, sure.
I can't
Take it.
believe if this is poison.
Anything we can get our hands on at this point is worth taking
Yeah.
note of.
If
I
this
don't want to
has
go after him.
traces-
There's no point in chasing him. I just want to get something. Prince. I want to know where he is.
Yeah, but Simon, he probably will start being closer to your house then, like right now, for example, because he's been very friendly with Sesbe. He's been talking to Sesbe, actually.
Yeah, we just talked.
Yeah,
Sesbe just mentioned that.
so he probably might be there now.
Yeah, you know what? It's fine. Sesbe knows that if they're in danger, I'll be there. But I
Yeah, that's
have
good
to
to know.
test this bread because if it has traces of anything,
Mhm.
there's officially on my shit list.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I think Ku just probably might have gone. Oh, no, he's here. Okay, he then went over the house, I guess.
Oh, hello. I didn't even see you. I must have backed into you a few times. Okay. Cool. I
Okay,
just gotta let there know.
Yeah, I'll
we're
let you.
gonna-
I'll
Yeah,
let you
we're
do your
gonna
thing
go
with
home.
Ku, and then I'll see you guys later. All right.
Yeah,
Uh,
right.
I assume you left something for me in the box
Mhm.
when you were talking about it.
Yeah.
I'll
I mean,
check.
basically, you know most of it by this point, but
Probably best to still take it out of that box, right? So
yeah.
I'll do that
Yeah,
before I
actually,
go home.
Asher was checking the box beforehand, but I mean, it was a long time ago, and he's not here anymore, so
Yeah.
it's fine.
Simon, like I said, or even what Anna said too, just make sure, Sesbe's all right in here.
Yeah,
And,
I'm gonna
now
keep
they
a
have a
watchful
device
eye.
to get in contact with you. So
Yep.
maybe soon there will, bite, or dangling, bait over his head.
Hopefully, I guess we'll see. But Ku, are you coherent?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So I'm gonna talk to Ku real quick, and then I'm gonna
Yeah.
head back down and
Yeah,
start
sure.
working on a prototype. So
I'm gonna head
I'll
out.
just wait
But
outside, yeah.
yeah, I'll see you
Mhm.
three later. All right. Best of
Yeah.
luck.
Yeah.
All right.
Take care, please.
Yep.
okay,
I'm gonna
right.
just wait.
So, Ku, just real fast. I'm working on a beta prototype of the memory box. That is definitely the name I'm going with. The memory box.
Okay.
It is in very early development, and I need someone to test it on. That is not myself. So I'm going to have you here within the week, and we're going to see what I can do. Okay?
What are the chances?
High. Sure.
Last time you said 70% memories, 30%. I lose all of them. Is that still the
Um,
same?
The chances have definitely heightened since I was able to get some specific technology that I was able to cook up. But yeah, I
Sai,
feel like you don't have to fear memory erasing.
Sai, I just want you to know this. If it does happen, even with a low chance, if I am to lose my memories, and I do not want you to blame yourself for the aftermath. Okay?
Well, okay, well, listen, I promise if this happens, I will fix it somehow. Even though there's a low
The thing
chance.
is, by then it would be too late. If I lose my memories, that's
Well,
that. And I don't want you to blame yourself for the aftermath. That's all I'm gonna say.
okay, well, hopefully that won't even happen. Okay, my technology is usually surefire, and I wouldn't even test it on you if I wasn't worried about, a human brain, being as my brain is 90%, you know, different technologies, implants, metals. A real human brain this is the first time I'm testing it out on someone, so I'm just a little worried about the memory erasure, but you should be fine. I've
If
drastically lowered the
if the
chances.
person wasn't fully human, would that be different then, or would it still have the same effect as on a human brain?
That depends on how similar the two brains are on the creatures. Like, for instance, I will be able to get a 100% memory transfer, memory box docs, whatever you want to call it, from a dog or from a cat or even from a bird. Those are really, really easy and simple minds to connect to. But when it comes to different
What
types
about
of,
things like demons or devils
well,
or like hellish type of things?
I've never
Would that,
worked on a demon before, but I guess there's a first time for everything, right?
I guess, I mean, you're technically working with a half demon, but
Well, first things first, I'll have to analyze your brain regardless, so I'll be able to tell if it's even slightly similar to a human brain, and if it isn't,
I mean, it should be. From what I think I know, my parents, I think, were human. I hope so. I was just not born where a human would be born.
well, you know, either way, there is a little bit of risk, and I know you know that, but it's kind of our best shot to at least see what you have. I'll explain to you how it works once the time arrives within the next week or so. But I'll let you know.
Alright, thank you.
So I'm gonna go make sure Sesby isn't breaking my computer. I wish you luck, and if you see they're close enough within arm's reach, go ahead and give him a punch for me.
I mean, he's set himself on fire on your campfire and has drowned himself in your own pool, so.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to chemically scrub that pull out now because got there in it. Anyway,
I also hope you don't mind, I may have drunk one of your wines there in the chest.
oh, that's fine. I completely forgot that this was out here. Okay. Well, good luck, and I'll see you soon. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sesby, are you getting into shit?
What?
What are you getting into?
Doing anything? said make yourself at home.
Oh well, I didn't think deep slave it. All right, well, you know.
Oh no, I couldn't reach some of the cobwebs.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to get to work. So if you need me, just let me know.
All right, bye.
Bye bye.